Last night, I couldn't get much sleep. I woke up sweaty, confused, scared. An image, much like this, kept popping up in my head. But something was different. Ah, yes, the evolution. I hear them charging at me. I wake up, but it's too late. I've already lost my tower. I don't have any splash damage. I have to get my revenge. I can't let them win. So I hopped on Clash, lost 10 games to Evo recruits, missed my rocket, finally won again, and then continued the cycle where I play for 5 hours. What's up, guys? We're going to be playing some Clash Royale today. I can't believe that I actually got views on my video yesterday. That's pretty insane to me. And as you guys can see, I despise the Evolution recruits. It's probably my least favorite card to play against in this game. And it's not even close, because I feel like you can't do anything against them. Well, at least with my deck. So maybe that's my fault. If you guys want to see it, I'll run up a challenge in the next couple of days where I try to construct a deck with the sole purpose of destroying the Diddy recruits that touch you and touch your tower. So, yeah. We're playing some Clash. Honestly, guys, I've done horrible today. I have not won very many games, and I've lost a lot. I feel like maybe because I was getting back into it, that I was having fun. And I realized this game's not about fun. It's about endurance. It's not the sprinters who get the Clash Royale glory, but the marathon runners. And boys, we're running a marathon. That's why we're playing today. That's why we're getting some dubs, because it's not going to be easy to get to 9,000 trophies or 10,000 trophies or Ultimate Champion. But that's what we're here to do, because we're winners. But yeah, guys, my day's been pretty chill. Started up a summer class day, which isn't chill. So I'm taking this summer class because I've actually taken it before, and I didn't do too well. And so whenever you don't do too well, they reward you by letting you take it again. And you have to pay for it again, which is great. But, you know, it's my own fault. So we'll see if I learn from my mistakes, or if my Clash Royale mindset carries over into my schoolwork of doing the same thing. Hopefully it doesn't. Yeah, so this guy is playing the most absurd deck I've ever seen. He's got 3 spells, 3 resets, and he still somehow lets the Inferno Tower get a lock. But if his win condition's P.E.K.K.A, we should be fine, just because there's so much that can distract that card. But yeah, guys, looks like, I don't know, I'm pretty confident we're going to win this one. But yeah, today I set up my Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi people shipped me a new router, and I set it up, and it was pretty easy. So shout out to them for making that easy. You know, I checked my front porch today, and I saw the box, and this guy's letting the Inferno Tower destroy his whole P.E.K.K.A. That's insane. Anyways, I see the box and I'm dreading it. I'm like, oh my goodness, I do not want to set up this Wi-Fi, because it probably won't work, and then I just won't have Wi-Fi. But it did. It was pretty simple. It took me about 20 minutes, and that was it. So yeah. What's you guys' experience with Wi-Fi? Are you a big fan? Are you not a big fan? I'm not a big fan of Evo recruits, but that's neither here nor there. I kid you not, guys. I was going to show you those videos of me losing multiple times, probably 5 times this morning in a row. But I've played so many games of Clash today that those replays don't exist anymore. I scrolled down to try to find them later today, and I just couldn't find them. And I apologize to y'all. I know the next time I play against recruits, y'all will be the first to know. I guarantee you. And I'm not exaggerating, guys. I have lost so many games of Clash today. It's unbelievable. That's the bottom. It says 12 hours ago. That's how much I've been on this Clash grind. And I feel like I'm just not that good. I need to grind harder. Which is insane to say, right? But something I've learned is that if you have fun doing something, you should keep doing it, you know? And for some reason, I have fun playing Clash, so I'm gonna keep doing it. I don't know if it's me actually having fun, or me wanting to prove so badly that I don't have to pay Supercell, that I keep playing, that I keep running my head into the brick wall. And I noticed some comments about how I can get Evos, and you're right. And I have 3 Evo wildcards right now. And best believe it, once I get 3 more, I will be getting Evo Goblin Baron. Without a doubt. But I will not pay $12 for Evo Goblin Baron. Because it might even be more than that. Either way, I'm not doing that. That would be insane, quite frankly. Today, I made the best lunch you could ever imagine. I had my class, which was at noon, and I hadn't really eaten much before it, and pretty much all I was thinking about in class was what I was going to eat. And I was brainstorming. I was thinking through different things I could eat. And I don't know, man. I just wasn't really feeling it. I was like, do I get Taco Bell? That's been my go-to. But I wanted to kind of make something. Good log by me there. Anyways, I wanted to make something. And what I wanted to make was chicken tacos with some homemade guacamole and queso. And that's what I did, man. So I went to the store, got some tortillas. I already had some chicken. And that's what I did, man. I cooked it up. I like to make my guac a little differently, where it's not really guac, it's just avocados, lime juice, and salt. I don't really like, man, whenever all the stuff gets mixed in. I hate evolution. Mortar. Anyways, I hate when all the stuff gets mixed in, man. I like what avocados got going on, and I don't want to mess it up with all this onions and stuff, man. And I like an onion too, but I feel like I like the way I do it, so I strongly encourage y'all to try that. But what do you guys like for lunch? You know, is there anything y'all can put me on? I know me saying chicken tacos isn't very groundbreaking or anything at all. If I come up with something cooler to have for lunch, y'all will be the first to know on that too, man. Thankfully, got his Evo Dark Goblin there. But yeah, and it was pretty good. So I ate it, and then I went to Topgolf today with some friends, and that was a blast. So, something about me, I'm not very good at golf. And if we're being really honest, I'm not like great at sports in general, or things that require any amount of athletic ability. But I have a good time golfing, you know, because I feel like it's one of those things that you're expected to be bad at. And I feel like people are more surprised when you're good at golfing than when you're bad. So hear me out, right? If I'm bad at golfing, I'm the average golfer. But if I'm really good at golfing, I'm like a phenom. And that's not the same with other sports. So basketball, for example, I feel like you're expected to have at least a little amount of basketball skill. Like, if I can't dribble a basketball, then people might look at me weird. But if you can't swing a golf club, nobody really bats their eyes. We got this last game of today against this guy. And I'm gonna let y'all in on a secret. This is the last game of Clash I played today and won. I was trying really hard to get a fresh clip of me playing against Evo Recruits for y'all, and I just couldn't get matched against it. And I think that's for the better, because man, I just can't do anything whenever I play it. I just lose. And you know, I'm not great at this game, but if I lose to the same deck every time, that's just kind of annoying. But yeah, I played around today in some challenges. I played a grand challenge, which is the one that costs 100 gems for some reason. And I want to say I got 5 wins, and then I lost. But I think that's kind of fun. So expect a video from me in the future where I get 12 wins in a grand challenge, because it'll happen, right? So let me know what you guys think of the audio in this video. I got a mic, and by got a mic, I mean took my headset off my Xbox and plugged it into my laptop. And I was using a mic. I was using pretty nice headphones. I was using Sony wireless headphones, but I guess the wireless, because the mic was, I don't know, the audio wasn't great on the last video, and I'm hoping it's better. I also added in a little bit of lo-fi, a little bit of ambient sound to the video, and I don't know, I think it's a nice touch. I kind of like music whenever I do things, you know, even if I'm reading, or if I'm doing chores, I'm an adult. If I'm cleaning, or if I'm doing school, or if I'm playing games, I always like to listen to music. So same thing if I'm watching YouTube videos, I guess. Or is that brain rot? Is that like the equivalent of me putting Subway Surfers underneath this video? I don't know. Let me know. If y'all hate it, let me know. If y'all love it, let me know. Something I've really been struggling against in this game is Hog, Firecracker, Earthquake. I don't seem to win against it very much. And I'm gonna be honest, I think it's me getting outplayed a lot of the time. I don't know what the play should be. I don't know if I should take out the Inferno Tower and put in a cannon. But I feel like the Inferno Tower is kind of essential, because what if I play a beatdown deck? I guess then I can just cycle to more cannons. I don't know. Is there a way to train Clash Royale? Do I need to get a sensei? I don't know, man. But one thing I do know is that soon I'm going to be Ultimate Champion. With or without learning how to beat Hog, Earthquake, Firecracker. Because, man, it's annoying. What are y'all's most hated decks to go against? I know Logbait is probably up there for some of y'all. And that's fair. I feel like it can be annoying to play against, you know, if you don't have enough resets for the Inferno Tower and you're playing a beatdown deck, it kind of destroys your push. If you're playing Graveyard, you put a Princess in the King Tower and it just kills. You have the Goblin Gang. You have the Rocket. The Rocket kills a lot of pushes. Sparky. And man, I miss a lot of my Rockets, on defense at least. And I still win games, which is crazy. So this guy's trying to Fireball Cycle me, but I don't know if he's gotten the memo. that the rocket does more than the fireball. But yeah, I'm going to try to find a way to be able to play and record audio live. But for right now, I'm kind of just going with the flow and recording these overlays. But again, thank you for watching. If you watched this long, let me know what I can do better. And if you enjoy this stuff, I don't know, leave a like. But yeah, appreciate y'all's time and expect more banger videos in the future.